Hello, friends and family. Happy Monday. Just petting the doggo over here. She's so silly. Okay, so I have actually already recorded my Monday readings, but I don't know, I didn't like it, so I'm back to record it again. Under the full moon. Full moon in Scorpio, y'all. Oh, fuck. It's an intense one. I don't know if you noticed, but it's a little intense. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. The other major thing that's happening right now astrologically is that Mars has moved into Cancer, which it's my natal position, so like I'm used to this energy, but for the rest of y'all, it kind of like, there's positives and negatives to it, but one of the things that's probably going to come up for a lot of people is it makes people very emotional and like volatile emotions. You okay? You good? Okay. Mars in Cancer. It's definitely an energy of wanting to and needing to like defend the homeland. Yeah. Yeah, that's the major thing. So you're gonna see a lot of that. And then with the full moon in Taurus right now, there's the Sun, there's Uranus, there's Venus, and Mercury. So it was just stellium in Taurus. What can I even say about that? Expect some crazy shit to go off. Expect some crazy shit. Taurus wants to be like slow and chill, and how I talk actually. Taurus wants to be like, give me like fucking smoke some weed and like eat a hamburger and like, just relax. And Uranus is like, nope, we're flipping tables. So that's this full moon. Have fun. Okay. It's for the rune reading. I'm gonna drop these bad boys. I'm not gonna look at them. I'm gonna pick 3 and then we'll get into it. This is for this week. Okay. Actually, I picked up 4. Shit. I didn't mean to pick up 4, but I picked up 4. It's meant to be. Oh, fuck. I should do more readings late at night. I feel crazy right now. Oh, man. Okay. So we have Dagaz. Awakening. It means daylight, actually. You know what? There's a crazy friggin' cult that stole this rune and has been using it, and what do they call themselves? Pisses me off every time I see it. I get like that. Extinction event? Extinction something like that. It's a cult. It's a cult, and they stage like mass mock sacrifices and shit like that with like blood or fake blood and shit. It's really fucked up. But anyway, Dagaz. They turn it on its side though, hey? So it's like this. Dagaz is supposed to be like this. Their symbol is like this. So it's like it's It's perverted. Anyway. Daylight. Hope. This is an energy of synthesis of two opposites, like your left and right hemisphere, or like intuition and psychic gifts in the body, of logic and artistry. When this gets activated, it creates a feedback loop of an infinite loop of infinite energy. Think of it like free energy. Just, I guess, once it gets sparked. Then we have Hagalaz. Hagalaz. This is hail, the elemental storm. This is crisis, for good or ill. And this is a present energy happening right now. Within that hail seed, because it's a seed, lies the crystalline structure of ice, right? And in that crystalline structure is the genetic code or imprint or microcosm of the macrocosm. So when the hail falls, when crisis ensues, when change comes about, there is always an opportunity for something new to come out of it. And the idea isn't to avoid the hail or try to hold off the hail or seed some fucking clouds to stop it from happening. Geoengineering. The idea is to roll with the punches and take advantage of that change, because change is inevitable, to model yourself after some archetypes that you feel you need to embody more. Some higher ideal. And strive for that. That was an extremely mystical sounding way of saying, basically, don't try to avoid change. Just fucking roll with the punches. So, awakening, crisis, transformation, birth of something new. And then, I'm not sure which one it was, number 3 and number 4, so you get to see them at the same time. Literally. Ingvaz, which is the seed, and a new moon, and Iwaz, which is the vertical axis, and the U tree. So let's talk about Ingvaz first. This is a new moon, a new cycle, new beginning. So there are things that must end before the new can really be birthed. This is a receptive energy. It yields to other energies and holds them, keeps them safe. Like if you were to make a rune staff, say you wanted to, just for example, please don't carve random runes into things until you've done a little more research. But just for example, if you wanted to write out a spell, say, or just make a rune stab with something, you would pair it with Ingvaz, and this would help to contain the energy in the thing. Just because of its shape, it's a diamond, right? It's the seed. It talks of going into the darkness, actually. The underworld cycle. The shamanic journey. And it actually speaks of how things when planted need some time to gestate, right? 11:11. When you conceive a baby, for humans, it takes 9 months before that baby is ready to come out. 11:22. Right? Plant seeds in soil. It takes time for that seed to germinate and begin to sprout. So there's definitely a concept of needing to have some patience with yourself, with whatever new things you're trying to start, or with whatever new things you want to see sparked and built in the world. 11:44. Jesus. And it's actually kind of funny that this came out with Eva's here, because this is the vertical axis. Yggdrasil, or between the realms, or of enlightenment. I often compare it to Kundalini energy. It's your spine, right? This rune talks about there's 2 or more layers of things, and you can make the mundane magical, and you can make the magical mundane, right? Like talismans. Or I was talking with the last rune about carving runes into things and making them magical and shit like that. You always gotta be really careful with that, because you never know what kind of energies you're calling in or pacts you're making with different entities. You definitely need to be cautious with that shit. But otherwise you could just end up dealing with demons and stuff. But for real, seriously. But this rune more really speaks about, you have these internal resources and an incredible amount of energy flowing within your body at all times. For some people, it's blocked off in different places, and other people have managed to make it flow and flow up, but not back down. They haven't quite gotten it to cycle. That's another thing you need to be cautious of. If you get it to flow up, but it just stays up and gathers in your head, you can literally make yourself go crazy. Be cautious of that. Like for that, I would actually recommend doing Qigong, or not just Kundalini yoga, but something to get the energy to cycle and come back down. But anyway, this is not a Kundalini lesson. I'm still figuring that shit out myself, okay? The point of this is that there is a very hot fire within that is always burning. And actually, wow, that ties in perfectly with what I was saying about Dagaz, how once it sparks, it's a continuous cycle. So, and this speaks of the same thing. And what I was saying about how, like, it takes time for things to gestate before it sprouts forward. This is it literally going. So it's quite possible that, especially considering I'm doing this reading under the full moon. Hi, Nala. What you want down? Really? 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 Oh my god. That is Hagalaz right there. Shit. Earthquake. Fuck. I love you too. I love that dog. Fuck, what was I saying? Damn it. I don't even remember. So we're under this full moon right now, and this is supposed to be for the whole week. So, right. There could be like some intense sparking off, and for a lot of people this could bring some serious crisis into their life. And I mean, we're kind of in the middle of war right now. Spiritually, in some places it's kinetic. Riots all summer coming to a city near you. And this crisis is forcing people to change. It's important to let these things that are coming up in you, these new awarenesses, new projects, it's important to allow them to gestate and to grow in power. And then before, like, I have pain all up my back right now. It's unreal. Before you know it, oh yeah, this is awakened with discipline. Wow, that's interesting. That was another main point of my tarot reading for the week, is discipline. This is awakened and strengthened with discipline. So that's really key here. It's not just a wham bam thank you ma'am kind of thing. It's a every day, a little bit, and it builds and it builds and it builds, and then you won't even realize that it's happening. Okay, that was a super mystical reading. I love it. If you'd like a personal rune reading or tarot reading, my Etsy store will be linked below. Hit me up. I'm not stoned, by the way. I just feel really fucking tired right now. But yeah, hit me up. I look forward to reading for you, and enjoy this full moon. Take care of yourselves. Pay attention to your self-care, and have a good one. Peace.